I bet. So the movie opens up and today is this couple's 5-year anniversary of being married. Brittany Renner cannot relate. Bitch couldn't keep a man for longer than 52 days. I'm pretty sure Lynn's sanity lasted longer than that, and that shit was short-lived. We then get a backstory about how Nick and Amy met. He does this little chin thing to show her that he's not bullshitting her. Pay attention to that. That's gonna be very important for later. And no cap, my man just putting the moves on Amy. I ain't gonna lie, he risen the fuck out of her.
I have to kiss you now. Can't let you go through a sugar storm unkissed.
Now, yes, that was corny as hell. That was extremely corny. But this nigga was Batman at the time, so niggas can't really tell him shit. If it works for Batman, bro, it works for Batman, gang. So he ends up piping the same night he met her, which is usually not a good sign for a girl you want a wife. But it ends up working out anyway, so, you know, who really cares? We cut to the present day now, and Nick is chopping it up with his sister Margot about how much he hates his marriage. He sounds like goddamn Ayesha Curry ungrateful ass. So Nick pulls up to the crib and notices his door is wide open. Thankfully, this movie's in the nice part of Missouri, so it's fine. If it was in St. Louis, shit would have been cooked. Dumb niggas would have did you bogus as hell. Nick walks into the spot and sees what looks like a home invasion. He calls the cops and they arrive and they start looking around the crib for clues. When they find what looks like blood splattered all over the wood, the cops are looking at this nigga like, oh yeah, yo ass is grass, buddy. You just don't know it yet. We then learn that Nick's wife Amy is Amazing Amy, which is basically this universe's Greg Heffley from Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Instead of Greg being the one that wrote those books about his life, Amy's parents were the ones that wrote about her life, pretty much slapping their daughter in the face.
Was 10, I quit cello. In the next book, Amazing Amy became a prodigy.
You play volleyball?
I got cut freshman year. She made varsity.
Why didn't you have a dog?
She got the dog. Puddles made her more relatable.
And to top it off, in this flashback, this whole party that you see right here was because Amazing Amy was getting married. Yes, a party for a fictional character getting married to sell books. White people, bro, they'll throw a party for fucking anything. Nick sees that Amy is really bothered by this shit, so being the good guy he is, he proposes to her on the spot. Flashback over and Nick's at the police department getting interrogated like he's a suspect. They even asked my dog if he wants a lawyer. Nigga, say yes! Boy, what the fuck? You know how mad I would be right now if I was him? Y'all really think I killed my wife? Bro, like, I hated her, but like, bro, I didn't want her dead. They start getting on his ass because he doesn't know everything about his wife. Like, they even asked for her blood type. How the fuck are you supposed to know your wife's blood type? Bitch, I don't even know my own blood type. I don't even think my mother, Mama DTM, knows my blood type. He tells him that Amy was pretty much closed off, buried in her books, no friends really, just a chill girl. But when the detectives pull up to the crib, this pregnant lady is talking about her and Amy are best friends. Since when? I hate nosy ass neighbors, bro. Like, genuinely, like, mind your business and leave me alone. Amy likes to do these little scavenger hunts with riddles and shit on their anniversary, and the feds find clue number 1. It's the next day and Amy's parents pull up for this press conference they're holding to find Amy. Now Nick gives a pretty standard spiel about how his wife is missing and that, you know, if you got any info, reach out. Nothing crazy, right? Wrong. Very wrong, because niggas start judging the fuck out of him because he didn't have a laundry list of things to say. Even more so when Amy's parents start talking about how kind and beautiful she is, blah blah blah, you know what I'm saying? Parents being parents. And this makes Nick look so bad. But hold on for a second, y'all, because it gets way worse. It gets way worse for Nick, because for some reason this man takes a picture with his wife's missing sign and smiles. Oh my god, no. Nah, gay bro, they gonna look at you like you King Von, gang. Tee the fuck up, man. This does not make your case look any better. Like, yeah, to be fair, someone literally tells him to smile, and your natural instinct for a picture is to smile, so I won't kill you for that. Oh my god, bro, Twitter would have had a field day with this thing. Oh my god, I'm already knowing they would have fried your ass. And then Amy's parents takes pictures with the sign right after Nick, and they don't smile at all. They look miserable. He solved the first clue, which leads him to his office. He teaches writing out of college or some shit, and the detective finds some red panties. Y'all was getting it on in the office, Nick? Okay. Hey, I wasn't familiar with your gameplay, boy. So they find the red panties and shit. They assume that is Amy's, blah blah blah, whatever. And we find the next clue, something about a brown house and a spy or some shit. I don't know. Amy's talking in fucking code and shit. It's confusing me. This bitch would have hated me if I was her husband. I wouldn't be able to solve shit with my stupid ass. Nick pulls up to his dad's spot and sets off the alarm and finds the third clue. The cops pull up almost immediately and catch Nick, but this is his father's house, so you know you can't say shit to him. This is his dad's house. He has a right to be here. The next flashback pops up and Nick and Amy are in New York. They both just got fired, you know what I'm saying? I think it's the recession of 2008, and Amy gives her parents $900,000 $1,000 out of her trust fund because they got fired and they're in debt. We come back to current day and all these fans are here to help find Amy. I don't know how this helps, but I guess. And this clout chasing bitch comes out of nowhere, wants to get a picture with Nick. I don't know why. He's not like a celebrity or something. He's just a regular guy. His wife is missing. That's literally it. So he takes the picture and he's like, ooh, yeah, maybe I shouldn't be taking pictures with hoes when my wife is missing. Can you please delete that? And this bitch has a titty attack. Like, what the fuck? She was literally just filling up on him literal seconds ago. And now she's disgusted by him because he wants her to delete it. Bro, bitches be weird as hell, man. I ain't gonna, bro. So everyone for some odd reason is looking for Amy in the forest and shit. Maybe if you were looking for goddamn Bigfoot, this might be a half decent plan. We then get another flashback and Amy is complaining that they moved from New York to Missouri because Nick's mom got stage 4 cancer. I wish my wife had the absolute gall, the balls to say something even remotely upset. Oh my god, I would have threw the divorce papers at her face like she was at a strip club. Amy is jealous because Nick's dying mother has even an ounce more of his attention than she does and is just moping all over the house. His mom quite literally has a ticking time bomb on when she's going to die. So please be so fucking for real, bitch. It's current day now and Nick gets a text saying I'm outside. We get pump faked into thinking it's Amy, but whole time it's this man's sneaky link. Nah, my son Nick just like the Houston Astros, baby. A goddamn cheater. We find out that the red panties in Nick's office from earlier might be hers. And if they are, this nigga is ultra cooked. I'm talking about Bobby Flay, Gordon Ramsay, Guy Fieri levels of cooked. He ends up cracking her little shit in his sister's living room, which is OD, bro. Yo ass couldn't go to the car or some shit at least? Nah, bro, my son Nick is a demon. Cracking Bun's mid-murder mystery investigation is wild, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I wouldn't even be able to get it up. My anxiety would have been through the roof, bro. I couldn't. It's flashback time, and we learn that Nick's mom is now a shake bag of Reggie. You know what I'm saying? Smoking that pack. And to cheer him up, Amy bought this nigga a bar that makes zero money just for him to cheat on her. And if it ain't to crack Buns, he don't give a damn about her. And they end up physically fighting over having a baby to save their marriage. And to be fair, Nick is a shitty, awful husband. But she put her hands on him first. And in my book, I don't care what happens. The second you put your hands on a person, no matter if you're a man or a woman, if you're the aggressor, you lose all credibility with me. I don't care if he did this whole like Jaden Smith and Karate Kid. You shouldn't have hit him first. Y'all gonna learn one day though. Y'all gonna learn one day. I just got done interrogating your ass. Not to mention, this is from Amy's notes. This is from Amy's diary journal thing. So it could end up all being cat because this is her side of the story only. So after all this maybe happened, Amy ends up buying a gun. This girl copped a 2-liter to use on her husband just in case. Nick's sister finds out about him and his little girlfriend who's a student of his. What the fuck? Why are you shitting where you eat? I have a strong feeling when it comes to dating coworkers, bro, but dating your student is levels above that. Like, how does that even happen? Like, genuinely, how does that even happen? You let a college student convince you into breaking up your marriage for her. Nah, Batman, bro, I'll fuck with you. I rock with you the long way, never the wrong way. But you might actually be sped, gang. There's a gathering of some sort where Nick is talking to the people of the town about Amy when this stupid, dumb, ugly bird brain broad comes hooting and hollering about Amy being pregnant. Bitch, excuse me? What? How do you know that Amy was pregnant? How do you know and her husband doesn't? Jesus Christ, bro. His public image is in the gutter, right with Mr. Beast when he cured blindness. They hate this man, bro. It's also hilarious that someone who played the most brutal version of Batman runs like this. He's running like he has to take a shit. Nick is back at the house and the detective is grilling him about the insane amount of credit card debt he has. Then they say something about him bumping up Amy's life insurance plan, and for the nail in the coffin, Amy was confirmed pregnant by the doctors. Ooh, Nick, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You gonna have to pull off a miracle for this one, bro. So Nick finally pulls out his trap card. The first thing he should have said when he was sitting in that interrogation room, he says the magic word lawyer. Like, finally, bro. God damn. We are so far in this movie. It took you like an hour to say the word lawyer. Once you say the word lawyer, they can't do shit without your lawyer being there, bro. Detective lady finds Amy's journal burnt in a furnace at Nick's dad's house and oh my god, bro. This man is actually beyond cooked. It's not even funny. We then get a plot twist of doom because Amy is alive. This bitch faked her death and framed Nick for her murder because he cheated on her. What the actual fuck, bro? That's why you can't be messing with them white hoes, bro. They are crazy. Amy did research on murder cases like she was gonna take the bar exam. Made friends with this bird brain bimbo telling her that Nick gets mad sometimes. Boo-hoo. Niggas can't get mildly upset without being emotionally abusive, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Y'all remember that credit card debt from earlier? Yeah, Amy did that. Same with the life insurance policy. And she faked being pregnant. She stole old girl's pee and used it for her test so she could be pregnant on her medical records. She then fakes a crime scene and drains her own blood to make it look like he beat her to death. And the cherry on top, she faked all those journal entries. We're made to believe that those are over the span of 5-7 years, whatever it is, when in reality, it's over the span of a few days, maybe a week max. And it's not like it's just a few of them. It is 300 of them minimum. And the crazy part is, it's not like she's gonna move somewhere else like Tupac in Cuba. She's gonna leave the game lobby, so when they find her body, they give Nick the death penalty. Yo, bro, I don't think I ever want to get married. I'm scared of women after seeing this. So let me get this straight. You're gonna frame him for a murder he didn't do and end up murking yourself anyways.
Is this nigga serious?
Just get the divorce. You have nothing to lose. He literally signed a prenup. You are so protected. It's not even funny. A black or Spanish woman wouldn't put this much effort into ruining somebody's life, bro. I'm gonna just say that right now. They might slash your tires and bust your windows, but they won't frame you for their murder. So Nick and Margot find the goodies that Amy bought, and now Margot was part of this shit now. All she did was be this guy's fucking sister, his twin sister, and now she's an accomplice to murder. Turns out Amy didn't just want to send bro to prison. She wanted him sentenced to death because Missouri has the death penalty. Nick, I'm telling you right now, bro, yo ass better hire O.J. Simpson's lawyer, bro, if you want a chance in beating this case, papo. So we see Amy in this cabin area with this whole new disguise. Dyed hair, glasses, a shitty New Orleans accent, and she's telling this lot lizard looking ass bitch how she find out Nick was cheating on her. She pulled up to the bar he owns one night to surprise him and saw him walk out with his student. And before he kissed her, he did the same lip touch thing he did to Amy. Now the lady is like, oh my god, that's the worst thing I've ever heard. When in reality, it's literally just a move. Every guy has a signature move. Jordan with the midi, AI with the crossover, Dirk with the kick fade, Melo with the pump fake, and Nick Dunne with the lip touch of doom. That's just how it is, bro. So Nick flies to New York to hire Tanner Bolt, who's played by Tyler Perry, and he is the best criminal defense attorney in the game. I'm talking about this man would have made Osama bin Laden look innocent. Nick also links up with Amy's old ex, who she framed for diddying her, all because he needed a little bit of space to himself away from her. Nick is at the airport right now moving like that one Captain America meme because his face is plastered all over the airport. And here's a funny little side note about this scene. Since Nick is in New York here, the director wanted him to wear a Yankees hat. But Ben Affleck is from Boston. You know what I'm saying? Big Red Sox fan, you know? And the Red Sox and Yankees don't like each other, like at all. Just think of it as the Bloods and Crips of baseball. So because he didn't want to wear a Yankees hat, production was stopped for 4 days while they figured out what they were gonna do. Shit, I don't blame him. I actually applaud the fuck out of this, bro. Nick and his lawyer game plan a way to save Nick from getting the death penalty when we cut to Amy getting jumped and robbed by trailer park trash. These niggas came up 86 bands on Amy's goofy ass, according to my sources. Karma's a bitch, sweetheart, bro. God don't like ugly. So Nick's girlfriend Andy comes out and announces Nick was having an affair, completely throwing a wrench in his plan because he had a public interview scheduled where he was gonna admit to everything. He ends up doing the interview anyways, and we don't find out what happened until later, but everyone seems to think he did fine. So Amy then pulls out good old reliable Desi Collins. She makes a call to the bullpen like Dave Roberts in the 9th, using him for a safe place to stay. Oh, this woman is good. She's really good. S-tier strategist, bro. Maybe if she worked for the Yankees, they'd finally win another ring. All that money spent and you can't even win your division, bro. What a fucking joke. So the interview airs and Nick absolutely crushes the shit out of it and does the chin thing from earlier I told y'all to remember. He's selling Amy a dream and a half, bro. He got her on the edge of her seat. Now Desi is pissed because he's about to lose lose his little shit again. So he shuts the TV off and says he's gonna move in with her tomorrow. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, gang, that would make me very uncomfortable. And I'm a grown-ass man. He's insanely controlling, bro. It's actually scary. We're back at the station because the cops found out about the woodshed, and old girl is pressing Nick about the journal, saying the last entry she left talked about him possibly killing her. Very goddamn convenient, bro, don't you think? Amy's over here playing house with Desi, and before he leaves, she bites his lip so hard it bleeds, untucks his shirt, and messes up his hair. Y'all are probably wondering, why the hell did she do this, bro? Well, here's why. She dips her white dress into red wine and frames this nigga for Diddy activities. Bro, what is wrong with her? She's actually so evil, bro. It's genuinely scary. This man has cameras all over his house too, and still got set up for this shit, bro. That's crazy. Just when you thought it couldn't get worse, she's wrapping yarn around her wrist over and over and sticks a wine bottle where the sun don't shine to make it look like he had her tied up. So Desi comes back home later on, and bro, it's actually so disturbing what she does. She instantly jumps on him like he's prey, and they start getting all touchy-feely and shit, you know what I'm saying? And she slices this nigga's throat in the middle of horizontal activity time. My jaw is on the fucking floor, bro. It's the next morning, and Amy comes home drenched in Desi's blood in front of all the cameras, all the news people in front of the crib. Nick is completely stunned, and Amy's just playing the victim card like Lex Luthor versus Superman, bro. Now, Amy's explaining her story to the cops, and this detective sees right through her bullshit. But Amy plays the victim card again so well, it doesn't even matter. She hits her ass with this little smirk because it's game over. Amy won. The public loves her. She got away with murder and multiple crimes. Nick is forever in her debt financially and physically, and she gets the perfect husband she always wanted because he's terrified what she'll do to him. So much so that he sleeps in the guest room with a cat and the door locked. It's not all bad though, I guess. For the constant fear and trauma Nick faces every minute he's with Amy, he gets a book deal, franchises his once failing bar, and even gets a movie deal. Talk about a deal with the devil, bro. Holy shit. But there's a price to pay when you make a deal with the devil, bro, because Amy is pregnant, even though Nick didn't do so much as give her a high five. She took this man's sperm sample, and you know, so like she did what she did, and I'm speechless, bro. I don't know what to say. Congratulations, Nick. Welcome to death row, bitch. Now, Nick is way better than me. He's way better than me as a man, because me, I would have just literally left. I will not live my life in constant fear every single minute I'm with Amy. But yeah, that's the video, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed. You know how to drop another banger for y'all real quick. And I just want to say, man, this movie is absolutely terrifying to me. Like, not in terms of horror, but like real life shit. This is actually someone's real life right now, bro. May God be with you, bro. May God be with you, man. We're on the road to 300K, man. I love y'all so much, bro. All the love and support y'all show, man, means the world to me. Make sure y'all eat some water, drink some food, wash y'all ass, tell someone you love them, and I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one.